Growing up, I always wanted to do so many things.
I wanted to be a vet.
I wanted to be an actor.
I wanted to be a celebrity by any means necessary.
This is Spike Drop Vegas Heist.
I'm only here for a 2-beat. I don't really care about any other place.
I can't even comprehend what is going on, but I like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Valorant event like no other. We've gathered some of the hungriest crews in the world for a showcase of power, strategy, and skill. The biggest job yet. Out here, only the most cunning and ruthless will survive. This isn't just any land. This is Spike Drop Vegas Heist. Don Ostie and everyone here at the HyperX Arena want to thank Capo di Capi Mr. Riot Games for having us as hosts for their VCT off-season event. And of course, all of yous watching back home for this production that's brought to us by Allied Esports. The crews have been battling it out across 2 days on some streets a bit unfamiliar. We introduced agent drafting as a way to truly test who could crack the code and take home the biggest piece of the 10 large we have on the table. And now, the time has come. After 2 days of high-stakes gaming, QOR, Sad Purple, Here to Gamble, and Neptune's money team have shown they are here for more than just the heist. They're here for the glory. It's a star-studded event though, so I won't take any more of your time. Our reigning champions QOR have the QOR analyst desk upstairs and they will be breaking down the action throughout the day. I am Don Ostie and we'll be seeing each other. Enjoy the heist.
I'm loving the energy, and by the way, welcome to the stream. It's your boy Velly, hosting the desk with the one and only Watson, my man.
Thank you.
How do you feel to be up here?
Yeah, it's the first time, and as I'm a ranked player really, and a streamer. So now that I'm working at analyst desk, trying to get into casting, and it's just like a whole different world, and something like I'm definitely excited for sure.
I love it, and you all should be excited at home as well. Welcome to Las Vegas, where we have the Vegas Heist Spike Drop in. These players are playing for a lot of money today. Man, Watson, $10,000 is on the line. That is absolutely insane, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, we have the returning champs, QOR. They won 6 months ago, and now they're back looking to do it again at the Vegas Heist Drop, or Spike Drop.
And take a look at the money right there. First place is going to walk away with 5 big ones in Watson. But that type of money, I don't know how much you're getting paid today, but next time, I'm going to need you to carry me on that main stage.
Dude, I might take the prize winning and go put it on the blackjack.
We might have to do that, but there's a lot of good teams that entered this tournament and a lot of big names. And now the man is going to be here with the top 4 teams. But who do you think is the best team in here right now?
Not to be biased, I am with QOR, but they are favored to win. They're the returning champs. They have such a good addition in Zeldris. Ziff is on a trial. You have literally so much going into this, and honestly, they're definitely favored for a reason, right? They're flying through the tournament as well. No flaws. They look fantastic, and honestly, when you talk about teamwork, they're like perfect. You know, they know how to play, trade, swing together. Yeah. You're gonna see random flashes flying from all over the map. They are dialed in.
And they have QOR going off against Sad, and I mean, outright, why are you making that face? Does it look like it's going to be a challenge for one of these teams?
I think for Sad, they're going to have to play a lot more not as puggy. I mean, during the tournament, they killed a lot of teams. They played great. A couple mistakes. You know, they had a couple run-ins where it got close, but they played overall great. You have people like DSG Unstable, who is literally tier 1 pro.
Beast.
They are just insane, and when you talk about understanding how to play with the team 100%, so want to have that gameplay, and you have an IGL like Aqua, a bunch of zoomers. You have 5 zoomers, aimers, and they're going to be great tonight. On paper, I'm giving it QOR 2-0. Unfortunately,
2-0, not even a 2-1.
I can't give it a 2-1 just because I think QOR, I mean, you talk about both IGLs. Aqua is a great IGL, 100%, but T-Dog is on a different level. This guy does so much research, so much preparation. They got a new coach, they got slow, and they are, I'm telling you, they are going to fly through this first matchup, unfortunately. But in my opinion, this is predictions, of course. Yeah, not biased at all.
So are you putting all the chips in right now, man?
I would go all in QOR winning this series for sure. For sure. Unfortunately, just because they're a top 20 team in North America. You're talking, I think they're number 18 or 19 right now, and they're very, very
That's
smart.
pretty serious, man.
Yeah, they're knocking on the door to getting into the VCT scene. They're right there. You know what I mean? And they're gonna prove it. If they win again today, 10K lands, they're ready.
Listen, as we're about to go into this game, it's time to pass this on over. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting the day just started, and we have a lot of fun Valorant to come. Casters, Keg, Becky, take it away.
Thank you so much, Valley. Thank you so much, Analyst Desk. Hello, hello, everyone, to the Spike Drop Vegas Heist, brought to you by Allied Esports in the HyperX Arena, and it's an official Riot Games VCT off-season event. It's about time we get this started. We're 2 days in. We have one more, today being the most amazing day. And, you know, things were getting a little spicy, I would say, on the Analyst Desk between Sad and Cord, who we thought would win. So, Becky, let's do our own little...
Oh, you wanna also do a little bit game?
Yeah, I wanna do a prediction.
Okay,
Who do you think is gonna win?
I mean, Core is the Goliath, but I always have it in me to root for a little bit of a David situation.
Okay.
So, you know, I do think that Core, again, big favorite going into kind of this whole tournament. I mean, you heard the analysts. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say Watson might be a little bit biased, but
just a little.
There is a lot favoring Core's side. But I'm hoping that Sad is gonna give a little bit of a rough and tumble fight here.
Like you said, super zoomers coming through. Some of the wildest plays I've ever seen in my life, especially from Unstable. I feel like every time we're commentating Unstable, I'm just like, whoa, this player was just like, I didn't think they were real when I first watched them way back, but they've certainly proven themselves. I'm curious to see how their LAN performance overall is going to go this time around, but kind of looking at the bigger picture too, both of these teams, both have had individual player-centric pop-off rounds throughout the entirety of this tournament, where it felt like, at least for the first 2 days, agent drafting didn't matter to them. But what we don't know are a little bit more about the teams themselves. Let's check out some videos of teams and see what they're all about. Yeah, this is an interesting roster. Now, normally we'd have our general storylines that would come down here, but the agent drafting really puts things in a whole different light.
All right, I'm going to try and like hold back, wait for the rest of my team to go for this rotate and try to be in an unpredictable place. But unfortunately, the moment all of these teams come crashing in, it's Core who's able to just quickly dismantle the side of Sad, and Chaotic is the only player remaining on that flank.
Not a lot of economic damage against Core.
Going very well for Core, who look like they are just taking this on a clinical level here. You're right, has woken up with the op, was sleeping with it in the first round and not doing a good job. And now all of a sudden, eyes are open, third eye in as well. And we're just making it happen for the side of Sad Purple.
Hunter's Fury out now for the delay. Will it be enough? The Rolling Thunder in return clears out Seaside entirely.
But Ziff is still hanging on there, trying to stay safe. And there's just too many people already on site to try and figure out who we're taking down. But T-Dog, vengeance in his eyes, manages to get quite a bit as Sacred is going to be staring down that sparkling sun colliding with the earth. T-Dog to toss some of this Sova utility in and gather information before, as the paranoia does come out, forces two players back onto those logs. T-Dog's just able to gather those up nice and easy. Unfortunately, the rest of it not quite as easy. I guess if you got the sheriffs, you might as well just see what can happen. I think we see a short.
Yeah, they're looking for exits.
We're all right. I'm
Nerve.
in for it. Let's make it happen, Nerve. Oh, we peaked too soon. And Chaotic, 4K.
Boom, KO. Null command possibly could be used here.
Oh, all right. Hunter's Fury actually going to be the first thing to be popped, but the two players on site quickly get dismantled by Chaotic and Sacred. And we didn't even get that much damage out with that Hunter's Fury. We tried to use it to buy time to push back these attackers and make sure that they're not able to get the bomb down. And at the end of it, that bomb is down, the health bars are still looking pretty good, and you're down 2 members to how much Sad Purple are bringing to the table here.
This is one of the hardest sites in the game to retake. No real play as they move on forwards if you don't have the utility. No ways of just cropping out space away from the attackers. Sad Purple have turned this around drastically. They only need one more round and an otherwise mostly flawless half to bring things to map number 2.
1v3, is this first map going to go to Sad Purple?
It looks like the answer is no. Core was 100% flawless in defense on this map, and now they've lost it all. Map number 1 going to Sad Purple's favor. Good lord, what a turnaround from Sad. That was so impressive. But I gotta say, major props have to go to Chaotic. I think
yeah.
of all the rounds we had seen on the attacking half, I would say that Chaotic, without having the stats in front of me, was probably at least 90% for first bloods.
Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I wanted Sad Purple to do good. I wanted them to fight back. I told you it was going to be closer than you thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Did I expect them to take map 1? No, I did not expect them to take map 1. So even me, somebody who was vying and hoping for this and thought that Sad Purple's team composition was better, but the pet picks that Core was able to pick up in that draft were just going to kind of nullify the strength of Sad's team composition. I mean, props to them.
Yeah.
It was a close match, and they were able to take it down. I mean, I don't want to get too into it because I'm sure that I'm already just itching to hear what Veli and Watson have to say about this game. I'm going to be honest.
It's your boy Veli. I got Watson. Sad are looking glad right now. That squad is looking happy. Don't call it a comeback, but they were able to take map 1 on Haven after being down big.
You're talking down 7-1 is... And winning 13,
they were down.
What was
bad.
it, 13-10?
Yeah.
It's just crazy to start being down 7-1. You know, the confidence is gone. You're worried. You're stressing out, but not them. They completely figured it out. Chaotic had its crazy second half. Absolutely duelist diffed Zeldris, unfortunately. But you know, it was insane. You know, it's honestly on Core too. It was no one else's fault.
I'm Aqua.
I'm Sacred.
Lucas. Oh, sorry.
I'm Chaotic.
I'm Sable.
I'm Sacred. I can't talk
about Sad Purple.
We play QOR.
We play QOR tomorrow.
Oh.
I think it should be fine. I think a lot of it depends on how the agent bans actually go. We should win. I think we should.
Ability ended up actually making a huge difference. Sad kind of just be able to rise up victorious, and it's interesting to see this draft of these agents as well. So the Rays in the sky.
They can't let this turn into a 1v1 though. Shrouded Step is out. It's a big fake onto site, and T-Dog fell for it.
Oh, but this is so scary. Lucas has to be so scared in this moment, has started to kind of just stomp around, decides to go for the defuse, and narrowly is not able to make it happen. Beautiful play in the opposing team's smoke, actually, from T-Dog. Great game from both of these teams. We've got a series on our hand for sure. Coming through from Sad, equalizing to a 3v3 though.
Yeah, look at this though. Zelda's on that judge for the flank. It's Nerve, the world in his fist. No, it's been unleashed.
Is doing a great job, but this bomb is still just not going to tick fast enough as the clutch comes through. The run and the hops and the classic. Woo! And Stable falls on that peek out as well. And it's not enough. Core find themselves that win with 2 sheriffs in hand on the team. Aqua here trying to stay poised with these pieces of Yorio utility, but the peek out before that blind can ring out means Core does in fact take this series. The predictions from our analysts come through. Well, only sort of. Only
sort of. Look, I said the 2-0. I think Core just need to wake up a little bit in map number 1. They looked great in maps 2 and 3. Yeah. They are LAN demons through and through. I have never seen a LAN from Core where they haven't made the semis or grands. And once again, they've made the distance. They just need that final series once we get there.
Doing everybody in the house. We're out here at Spike Drop Vegas Heist, and I got 2 wise guys next to me just clinched their path to the grand finals. From Core, we have Nerve and T-Dog. Y'all, game 1 was pretty close. They ended up kind of stealing the map from you. What were the comms like after, you know, kind of getting that map stolen from your grave?
I wouldn't say that we're just flustered, but we more so were playing to not lose instead of win. So we kind of like choked that out a little bit, and they honestly had a good comeback. They're hitting a lot of nice shots, making a lot of nice plays. The main thing was kind of like a reset, mainly from Ziff, telling everybody, you know, like, listen, boys, like we just gotta stay steady, relax, play our game, not theirs, and you know we carried that over map 2 and map 3, and you know that's how the results went.
Yeah, I mean, Ziff, you mentioned the name. Somebody I definitely had, you know, high on my list of people that showed up today for the squad. Who do you all feel like the MVP possibly could have been of everybody?
I'd say Ziff is like the main MVP, but I'd say the unsung hero is Travis right here. I'd say like just calling every single round in and out, having a read, having a call off rip every round is so underrated. And this guy can call literally anything, and we'll have maximum confidence, and we'll do it no matter what. So I think just having that trust in an IGL and in a leader is just very, very important to any single team out here.
Hey, I got to see chat loving on you, T-Dog. Now you're getting your own
My dog.
crew. Yeah, that's love. It's really awesome to see all the support that's coming from the core organization. You guys are rising the ranks. People are watching, and to see that that's your chemistry behind closed doors is really awesome. I do have a question. Last question. I'll let you guys go. I know you got some prep to do and want to get some food in the tank as well. Who do you want to see from here to gamble in Neptune's Money Crew in the grand finals?
You know, I think it's going to be a pretty close match. I got friends in both squads, but I think I got here to gamble going with it. I think it's going to be really close, though. I think it's going to be a 2-1, with maybe like a 13-10 first map from Joker, Wildcard, wherever their team is. Neptune's Money Crew, they got like 8 names, but I got 13-10 for the first map, and then I got here to gamble bouncing back the last 2 and pulling it off.
Okay, similar fashion to y'all then.
Yeah.
And what about you, T-Dog?
Man, I think it's going to go the other way, to be honest, man. I think that they're going to be a little lazy. I think that the Neptune team, Neptune's Money Crew, they're going to clean it up. I think it's going to be 2-0.
Okay, well, you heard the predictions over here. I'm very excited to get into that shortly. Like I said, we have semifinals B coming your way, and then the grand finals later on. Just want to give a big thanks you two, Nerve and T-Dog, for joining me, and we're going to get back to the action very shortly.